I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Hawks have it. Surveys the floor. Gets to the basket and scores.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Murray into the front court. Leads a bucket.
I got ball. This is all me.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Hawks with the basketball. To Kevin Huerter. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Kevin Huerter at the line. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. DeRozan with the basketball. Leads just a point. To Murray. DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Trae Young. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. To Kevin Huerter. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Trae Young. Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
DeRozan with it. The lead is 2. To Murray. Rudy Gay. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. To Rudy Gay. For 3. Cleans the offensive glass. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in it. They even throw their bodies into it. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Rudy Gay to DeRozan. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Five to shoot for Atlanta. Here's a chance from long range. That no good. Off the mark to Rudy Gay. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 10, DeMar DeRozan.
Looking for his man. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Oh, he got a piece of it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Kyle O'Quinn pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
DeRozan to Aldridge. Slams it down.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
The assist from number 12, LaMarcus Aldridge.
To Kevin Huerter. Oh, he had him there for a second.
Spurs foul to number 22, Rudy Gay. That's his first personal foul.
Oops, he missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Into the game for the Hawks.
San Antonio ball. Patty Mills. Whoa, what a finish.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Patty Mills to Aldridge. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
LaMarcus Aldridge at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. The free throw, good.
For San Antonio, number 5, DeJounte Murray. Subbing in for Atlanta, number 4.
Trae Young. Goes reverse to lay it in.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Rudy Gay to Patty Mills. Off the assist.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Number 12, LaMarcus Aldridge.
LaMarcus Aldridge snatching it out of the air. San Antonio with the basketball to Murray. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Trae Young. Has a chance. It's no good. Great defense.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
To Aldridge. And count the basket inside.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Fires the three. Patty Mills snares the rebound. To Murray. Aldridge. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Nothing going here on that drive. Won't go. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Trying to cash in. Not that time. To Murray. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
DeJounte Murray, couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Here's Atlanta with the basketball.
See the screen, see it.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Mills in possession. His guys holding the big lead. To Aldridge. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Team foul number 3 for the Hawks.
Dwayne Dedman has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 69% at the line. Two for 2 on that trip. Spurs have it. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Pulled down by Dedman. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
And he missed the free throw. Mills in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Oh, they call goaltending. Count it.
Points awarded.
Mills in possession. He'll run the offense. To Murray. Dwayne Dedman tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Rudy Gay. Second effort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Spurs.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Rudy Gay slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Spurs in possession. To Murray. Aldridge to Murray. Short jumper stays out. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Murray with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Down low, Aldridge. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Murray. Dwayne Dedman sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Aldridge. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
San Antonio ball to Rudy Gay. Down low, Aldridge. Cashes in for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Trae Young. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. DeJounte Murray.
Shoot it, shoot it.
Whoops, that won't go.
Substitutions, San Antonio. Substitutions, Washington.
Here's Atlanta.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's corralled by San Antonio. Mills in possession. His guys holding the big lead. Down low, Aldridge. Doesn't get the bounce.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
DeRozan to Patty Mills. Beyond the arc for three. Rebounds taken in by Atlanta. Knocked loose. Trae Young.
Hey, good catch.
Short jumper misses. Mills in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Rudy Gay. And strokes it.
The assist from number 8, Patty Mills.
LaMarcus Aldridge sends it away. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Jakob swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
DeRozan with the basketball. He'll run the offense. DeMar DeRozan. He's 3 for 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Ken Bazemore. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. DeRozan with the basketball. To Rudy Gay. Aldridge. Around the perimeter to Patty Mills. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
The rebound taken by San Antonio. Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Rudy Gay.
For San Antonio, Patty Mills, shooting 1.
Got it.
Hey, kick it to him.
Rudy Gay to Patty Mills from long range. Off the iron. No good.
Something better than that, baby. It's game time.
It's Atlanta ball.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Here comes the screen.
Get over, get over.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
Ball. Block up. Here it goes.
Rudy Gay to Patty Mills. The drive. Right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Rudy Gay down low, Aldridge. And the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Trae Young. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a look. The rebound taken by the Spurs. Patty Mills to DeRozan.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. DeRozan to Aldridge. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team, because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Ken Bazemore. For 3. The rebound taken by Gay.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. To Aldridge. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Fires the 3. That's rebounded by San Antonio. It's DeRozan. From the painted area, won't go down. Takes stock of the floor. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
John Collins. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Has a chance. It's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Ken Bazemore. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
DeMar DeRozan trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
Defense, let's go.
Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Rudy Gay to Aldridge. Oh, emphatic slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Trae Young, great looking vision for 3 and drains it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
DeRozan, down low Aldridge. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Kevin Herter. Here comes the screen. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. To Aldridge. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. 5 on the shot clock. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
First one goes down.
Shooting 2. Substitutions.
Goes 2 for 2. San Antonio with the basketball. DeRozan to Aldridge. Here's a chance from long range. That won't go. Here comes the screen.
Right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trae Young to Ken Bazemore. Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Bazemore. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Aldridge. Rudy Gay slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Aldridge. Good. Off a spin.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Trae Young. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Aldridge. Shot from the lane won't go. Hawks have it. Trae Young. Knocked loose. Trevor Ariza defended by the UConn product. And that's going to get out of bounds. So this remains Hawks basketball. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Lets it fly from long range. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Down low, Aldridge. And look out.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. All Spurs so far. It's the Spurs Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Finish that. Another follow. Still no good.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. Let's go now.
Substitutions have left. Into the game for the Spurs. Number 18, Marco Bellinelli.
Count it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Turns and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
To Kevin Huerter.
Watch that cutter.
Hey, you gotta stop switching things to me.
It goes down.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Match up, match up, match up. Oh, no, he can guard you out there.
That pass stolen by the Hawks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Trae Young. Deep left corner. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. 24-second violation. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout. The pass taken away. Hurdle shot, no good. Can't miss those. Right now, San Antonio's possession.
I'm here, I got ball.
Probing the defense. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Kevin Huerter. 5 seconds to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Here comes the screen. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Now a steal by Atlanta.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Hawks with the basketball. Jakob Poeltl with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
I'm on D. I'm on D. I'm here. I'm here. You can do it.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Jakob Poeltl rejects it. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up for Jay Williams.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby.
Mushy peeps, it's Christopher London. The One's NBA team took an L last night. They're on a losing streak.
Let's go, Swan.
Oh, yeah, I thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh?
Mushy peeps, it's Christopher London.
Got your baby, I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna can I vibe on it. Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the thinking like Jodeci. I 'cause of my courtesy.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Dallas begins the game with the basketball. To Luka Doncic. Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Nothing falling just yet. This team is 0-3 from the field, but so what? This game is a marathon, not a sprint.
Deep two there, won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Off the assist.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Trae Young. For three. Howard with the rebound. Here's Barea. 2-point advantage. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Trae Young. Fires the three. Rebound cleared by Dallas. Here's Barea. They lead it. 4-point game. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Kyle O'Quinn up against the 8-time All-Star. 4-3. Not that time. He misses. Dallas has it. Lee. To Trae Young. To Kevin Huerter. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. The screen sets him up for 2.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Doncic to Porzingis. Nothing going here on that drive. Kyle O'Quinn snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Lee to Luka Doncic. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And gets both to drop at the line. Here's Barea. Leads 4. To Luka Doncic. The drive, right to the basket, right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
To Luka Doncic. Had a chance, but it's no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
And he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Mavericks with the basketball. To Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one goes down.
All right, let's do this.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Trae Young. Gets it in the left corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's Howard, the rebound. To Seth Curry. Shot from the lane won't go.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
To Trae Young. Five to shoot for Atlanta.
I got yours.
To Trae Young. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. Second effort. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. To Kevin Huerter.
I got ball. I got ball.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Add 2 points to the board.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Number 25, Alex Len.
Alex Len rejects it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Doncic to Seth Curry. Nice swat that time.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. Now a steal by Atlanta. To Trae Young. Beyond the arc for 3. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Short jumper off the mark. Pass stolen stolen by the Mavericks. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
Dwight Howard has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First try at the line, no good. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line.
Substitutions, Atlanta.
Trae Young. Screen coming. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
To Howard. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Dallas owns the basketball. To Howard. Probing the defense. Short jumper misses. To Trae Young from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
KB, Kristaps Porzingis. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Burke with it. It's an 8-point lead. Howard. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That pass stolen by the Hawks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Porzingis. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound comes down to Dallas. Hardaway to Stevenson. Lance Stevenson with the dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Another chance. To Ken Bazemore. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. For 3. Trae Young bothered just enough there. Burke with it. His team leads it by 10. Knocks it down off the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young throws it up. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Nothing going here on that drive. Got it from the line.
Get it, shoot it again.
To Stevenson. Superman, Dwight Howard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Trae Young. Defense making the ball handler work. Mavericks with the possession. To Porzingis. Probing the defense. Porzingis. To Howard. Shot from in close, no good. Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Hardaway. Great feed. And scores. Strong take.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Knocked loose. Porzingis to Stevenson. Tim Hardaway Jr. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Stevenson. Porzingis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scattering.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Dwight Howard sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.